Hello, book lovers of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because for every subscriber, I get a new subscriber and they also read a page from a book of my choice. So, before I start today's video, I just want to mention to bring up that Kurt Cobain died on April 5th, exactly 30 years ago in 1994. So, I just wanted to let you know that because I am a huge fan of Nirvana and I'm quite sad that 30 years have already elapsed, but in today's video, right, I am going to be speaking about two Instagram comments which are extremely well written. So you know how much I love reading and how much I appreciate good writing. So these past couple of days while I was in Gozo, I was watching a lot of Instagram reels and my feed is completely horrible, by the way. There are so many brain rot videos over there and people just begging for attention. However, there are some comments which let everybody know that the videos were not funny, and the comments are written so well that I wanted to share them with you today. So the first one is by Callum SCHNY. I know you won't be looking for that, by the way, so I'm not sure whether a shout out is necessary or not, but Callum, just in case you're watching, well done for writing this one, by the way. So this is what he replied to one of the videos I was watching. You are not funny. In the expansive and virtually boundless universe of attempts to weave the tapestry of laughter, wherein the intricate threads of humor intermingle in an elaborate dance across the vast canvas of comedic expression, and where the kaleidoscope of comedic endeavors unfurls like an ever expanding cosmic saga, one in their unwavering pursuit to elicit the coveted echoes of mirth and amusement finds themselves inexorably navigating the labyrinthine corridors of jest and wit, driven by an undaunted determination. And yet, paradoxically, it is with a degree of almost supernatural consistency and an almost mystical regularity that their forays into the comedic abyss inadvertently manifest as a poignant reflection of the elusive and capricious nature of laughter itself, whereby in a scenario as confounding as the enigma of the cosmos, the gravitational pull of humor, rather than drawing forth the anticipated crescendo of laughter, assumes the peculiar role of an unseen force repelling the very essence of amusement, thereby rendering their comedic offerings with an unintentional but undeniable flair as poignant testimonies to the uncharted depths of the unfunny, creating an immersive experience within the comedic realm where the anticipated reverberations of laughter conspicuously wane, and the expected comedic brilliance, instead of ascending to the zenith of hilarity, languishes in the shadowy recesses of a comedic void, thereby painting a vivid tableau of a comedic landscape where the echoes of laughter remain conspicuously absent, establishing them, albeit unwittingly, as an unwitting sentinel at the periphery of joviality, a singular entity in the vast expanse of amusement whose comedic resonance, or lack thereof, serves as a symbolic and unintentional testament to the unpredictable, enigmatic, and at times elusive nature of humor itself, whereby, through no fault of their own, they assume the role of a denizen of the comedic void, forever poised on the edges of amusement, forever in pursuit of the elusive echoes of laughter that remain tantalizingly out of reach in the vast and intricate cosmic ballet of comedic expression. So, that one was the entire comment. By the way, there is another one on the way. It is extremely well written. I'll give it about a 3.5 out of 5 stars, maybe 4 stars if I'm being a bit generous. There is a lot of repetition over there, but the point is not for it to not be repetitive, it's for it to make people laugh. And in itself, it was very comedic, very humorous. And I enjoyed reading that, even though it was confusing at times because of how well versed it is. You need to pay attention to this guy telling somebody else that he is not funny. It's genius in a way, though the repetition does kind of get to you and it can be annoying as well. This is the second comment, by the way. I don't really know how to read the username, but there is a ginger cat in the profile. So I think I'm not quite sure, but I think the first one was better. So this one says, "Not funny, I didn't laugh. Your joke is so bad, I would have preferred the joke went over my head, and you gave up retelling me the joke. To be honest, this is a horrid attempt at trying to get a laugh out of me. Not a chuckle, not a hee hee, not even a subtle burst of air out of my esophagus. Science says before you laugh, your brain preps your face muscles, but I didn't even feel the slightest twitch. 0 on 10. This joke is so bad I cannot believe anyone legally allowed you to be creative at all. The amount of brain power you must have put into that joke has the potential to power every house on earth. Get a personality and learn how to make jokes, read a book. I'm not saying this to be funny, I genuinely mean it on how this is just bottom barrel embarrassment at comedy. You've single handedly killed humor and every comedic act on the planet. I'm so disappointed that society has failed as a whole in being able to teach you how to be funny. Honestly, if I put in all my power and time to try and make your joke funny, it would require Einstein himself to build a device to strap me into, so I can be connected to the energy of a billion stars to do it, and even then, all that joke would get from people is a subtle scoff. You're lucky I still have the slightest of empathy for you after telling the joke, otherwise, I would have committed every war crime in the book just to prevent you from attempting any humor ever again. We should put that joke in textbooks so future generations can be wary of becoming such an absolute comedic failure. I'm disappointed, hurt, and outright offended that my precious time has been wasted in my brain understanding the joke. In the time that took, I was planning on helping kids who have been orphaned, but because of that, you've wasted my time explaining the obscene integrity of your terrible attempt at comedy. Now those kids are suffering without meals, and there's nobody to blame but you. I hope you're happy with what you have done, and I truly hope you can move on and learn from this piss poor attempt. Okay, so I kind of take that back actually. I like this one much better. It is much more well explained, and there is some roasting going on, and there's some very solid um, attacks over there, as opposed to the first one, which requires brain power in order to understand it fully, I suppose. But this one, plain and simple, very direct, and this one's definitely a 4.5 maybe. 4.25, I suppose, out of 5 stars, so very well written as well. And I'm not even sure whether these are copy pasted from what other people have done before, but it's crazy to me how people put in so much work into writing these comments and then don't do anything when it comes to doing what actually matters. And the way people put in so much work to write comments like these just show that they have so much potential, yet in real life they're probably wasting all their time scrolling through Instagram Reels, and that is rather sad in and of itself. But their writing potential is absolutely crazy. I enjoyed both of these, and I am sure that there are many, many more. I just wanted to share these with you, by the way, because I thought you would appreciate the good writing as well as I did. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Credit to these two people, I suppose, because they're the ones I can attribute the work to. I didn't write any of this, even though I read it and enjoyed it very much. So thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, anything you usually do on this channel in order to support me further. We're very close to 3K, so let's get there by the end of the week, I suppose, or the end of the day rather, something like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.